I'm interested in architecture as a visual creation and as aesthetic and a function, but I never really studied about architecture, and I never thought I want to work on architecture. And so my work is not talking about architecture, but I'm using architecture to talk about the new urban landscape and the relationship between the individual and the better life, and if how the better life really makes you more happy. And so I'm talking about isolation and loneliness in the large developed urban cities. But each picture I create story according to the space. So like this like the first picture was really the idea is about talking neighbors, that these two could be attracted to each other, but they might never meet each other, even next door. So like this one is kind of very intense romance happening in this cold, empty place.
Do you think that the potential alienation that comes from increased density of development is inevitable?
It's true, because I think that the closeness, because we all live in the cubes next to each other, with the distance we are very close to each other, but often that we don't know who is our neighbor. And because I grew up in the old China, and I know how my life was, that we live with neighbors as a big family. And so today, I don't know my neighbors. The change of life, the change of lifestyle really also changed the concept of value of how you consider the closeness.
Obviously, your work is focusing on some very critical issues that are current in China today. They've been, I think, around for centuries. Maybe the difference today is that there is more opportunity to sort of discuss those things or have an increased dialogue. And I guess my thought was that there's certainly more channels of discussion today, potentially, than there have been previously.
Yeah, we could communication very differently and then very more efficiently, quickly than ever before. And also we could travel, we could see things from internet, the visual, the pictures, image, which transmit very quickly about lifestyle and aesthetic. And I think that really affect the change of the change of everybody's life in the world, doesn't matter where.